Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here with your flying weather outlook for the week and weekend ahead. Christmas week, of course, brought to you exclusively by Flyer in association with weatherschool.co.uk. Thanks again for watching. Okay, so things turning more unsettled through this week. Lots of uncertainty over what happens as we get into the Christmas weekend. So do stay tuned, keep up to date with the forecast. I'm updating all the time across at the aviation section at weatherweb.net. Of course, I'll update this forecast on Thursday as well. And don't forget that I'll be putting out the free weekend forecast email as usual too. So this is a text forecast that gets sent out on a Thursday or a Friday. And you sign up to it by just sending an email to the address that you see on the screen there, aviationweather-subscribe at weatherweb.net. Your email addresses are kept here. They're not sold on to anybody or anything like that, so everything's very secure. But it just means that I can keep you up to date on what's going on, completely free of charge as well. So this is how things look this week. This was the best way that I could summarise it. It's been unsettled, wet and windy at times, with some icing near fronts. But freezing levels are going to be going up and down during the course of the week. So again, one to be watching very carefully. There'll be brief flying windows to be found. So I think there is some flying in there, and the weekend is so uncertain. It may come a lot better than is being suggested just at the moment. But as I say, we've got to keep a very, very careful eye on that. And the way you do it really is by just watching the charts from day to day, watching the forecast from day to day, and assessing how that forecast changes. And this is one of the rules that I teach at Aviation Weather School, so you can build your confidence in the forecasts that are being put out. Couple of places left on my evening course, which takes place on the consecutive Tuesdays of the 31st of January and the 7th of February next year, between 6:30 p.m. and 9 p.m. on each of those Tuesdays. Just go to weatherschool.co.uk and you can book your place there now. It makes a great Christmas present, especially since the last postage days have gone. So this is how things look for Monday. Low pressure off towards the west, strong southwest winds, fronts passing from west to east. If the rain and the cloud don't get you, then the wind probably will, with gusts of 25 to 30 knots. So very localised flying, if any to be found at all. I guess shelter of the high ground across northeast England may be okay, as might be the far northeast of Scotland, but rain getting into the west is really going to be messing things up, and along southern coasts. Now, Tuesday looks the better day for flying. I'm trying to get booked in for Tuesday. Weak ridge of high pressure building in on Tuesday. You notice the isobars there just opening out a little bit, so I think it's a less windy day. I'm going to say it's flyable for many of us on Tuesday. There may be some rain at first East Anglia in the southeast, but that probably clears. Base is 3,000 feet, tops at 10,000 feet. Showers then getting into western parts of Scotland and into the west of Wales, associated with the occluded front you see there, but that's weakening all the time, but it will bring with it some QNIMs as it moves eastwards. Further showers following into Ireland, some of them heavy in the west at times. Now, for Wednesday, low pressure is off the west of Ireland on Wednesday. Rain surrounding that low, getting into Northern Ireland as well. Some heavy showers affecting Western England, Western Wales too. Eastern and central areas tending to be drier and brighter, and probably windy. Gusts of 25 to 30 knots. And a windier day overall. Bases 3,000 feet, tops at 10,000 feet. Maybe some QNIMs embedded in that rain across western parts of Scotland. Now, for Thursday, fronts trying to move northwards and eastwards, bringing some wet weather. This is kind of swapping and changes to where the weather is, but I think it affects much of England and Wales. So I'm going to say largely non-VFRable. Bases 1,000 feet, tops at 12,000 feet. So embedded QNIM here and there as well. A second front getting into northern Scotland, bringing a line of snow showers here. In between, there may be some flying to be found, and it may improve from the west later on in the day on Thursday. Now, battle lines get drawn into Friday with this occluded front coming in, moving its way northwards. It brings more rain, so again, non-VFRable along the front. Embedded QNIM once more, 1,000-foot bases, 15,000 foot plus tops. Northern Scotland is better. 2,000-foot bases, 12,000-foot tops with some snow showers. Western and southern coasts, low cloud, generally non-VFRable. Maybe some local flying to be found inland. But this is cold air up here. This is warmer air down towards the south. Now that's setting us up for Christmas Eve, looking like this. The big question is, how far south does colder air come on Christmas Eve? To me, the line I think is a little bit further south. It's in here. We got rain, we got drizzle getting into the south and the southwest, non-VFRable here. Across parts of the Midlands, maybe locally flyable here. Also across northern England, probably locally flyable to VFR conditions, non-VFR across Scotland, thanks to snow. And then Christmas Day seems a bit of a consistent story. Low pressure across the country on Christmas Day. North to northeasterly flow following in behind this low, bringing the cold air with it. Now through central, southern areas, generally non-VFR and pretty windy as well. But it's how far south does this cold air get? And the models are jumping around everywhere, deciding on where that goes. At the moment, it looks like chillier air may win through into the early stages of next week. But like I say, I'll keep you updated on that here at weatherweb.net. So go to weatherweb.net, and if you go to forecasts, click on aviation weather, and you'll see all the various charts, etc. there. But also down the bottom, you see the videos here. Updating the fast forecast every day, so that's very similar to this video, but it goes ahead for the next 5 days and is updated daily. 2-week planner goes out on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, giving you the detail for the next couple of weeks. And the look ahead is my chance to update you every single day with the latest happenings regards weather. So there's an offer on at the moment where you can get 6 months for the price of 5. So you just click on the link, and that gives you all the information that you need, and you can sign up there now. Of course, I will update this forecast as usual on Friday, though. Don't forget Aviation Weather School. Book your place now. But I will leave you with that for now. Whatever you're doing, have a fantastic build-up to Christmas. Try not to do too much this week. Of course, you need to get out flying as well, don't you? Spend a few of those brownie points. Let's just hope those windows come off. Whatever you're doing, have a great week. Thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.